right. So, we open up on a small blue readout with lines of code in Korean. Um, so, the blue lines of Korean code pop up on this readout. And in Korean, you can clearly read out IUP tracking device disabled. Weewoo reinstated. And Weewoo, your eyes flash up, and standing in front of you, you can see, uh, you'd say an average built man who looks to be about maybe 30. And he has a couple of tools that he's working on you with, and he has circular, small, black glasses and slick back black hair in a ponytail. And standing behind him, Arcane, who doesn't really seem to be paying attention. He's looking into a book with some Latin lettering on it. And Ataxia, who is just bugging the hell out of this guy who's working on you.
Does Kane know Korean?
I've been here long enough, yes.
Oh shit.
He knows like the basics. So yeah, Weewa, you are now up and running as you can hear your servos activating and the gears spinning in the back of your head.
Question mark?
Your whole body's kind of like a head, huh?
Salt.
Yeah.
But you guys have charted a course for the planet of Matau 4. You don't really know what you're looking for, or where or who you're looking for, but you know that it is located on the planet of Matau 4.
Alright.
Maybe there is a hint on the ship. Like this guy had a personal headquarters, right?
Yeah, we could check his...
No. Wait, what? What is the art? The fucking roll 20.
It's salt.
I fucking love it. What the fuck?
The captain speaks up and goes, "Oh, what was his voice?"
Sir.
The captain's headquarters is it's 2 doors down from right here. I think that's what his voice was.
Then
Sure.
let's go over there and find out.
So you guys get into this office, and it's a very, you'd say it's sort of rectangular. No, that's not the word I'm looking for. What would be the adjective for a trapezoid? It's like
Curved.
that.
Do not test me. I mentally cannot today. I
So
don't have the answer.
the room is trapezoid shaped.
It's a
There is sand in my socks.
There's a trapezoid-shaped room. The longer end being on the opposing wall from the door. You can see right in the middle of it there is a wooden desk that is like bolted down, just so there's no just whenever there's shifts in the gravity, it doesn't really move as much as maybe the papers would. Which you can see there are very carefully filed papers that are sort of in these metal boxes that are clearly also strapped to the wall. And these papers, they appear to be the differing names of the people who the warden has ushered to the opposing prisons on his ship. And you also see his main computer, which is connected to this desk and runs from a cord at the bottom of the desk and out into a separate outlet in the wall that's on the right side. The drawers appear to be locked, and you assume that the keys are probably on the warden himself. But other than that, there's really no decorations on here. You do notice there's an empty bottle of wine like rolling around with the shifting force of the ship. But other than that, it's kind of barren.
There's nothing. Can we check like his desk and his cabinets and stuff?
Yeah, so
You said there were boxes strapped to the wall, right?
yeah, there's tons of them.
I'll look at those.
There is sand in my socks.
Okay, so go ahead and make me an assessment roll, and I'll say for what you're looking for, that's probably going to be an expertise roll.
For both of us?
Fail.
Everyone who's looking.
That would not be me looking.
I
Bitch,
got
I ain't.
10.
So just give me a second to pull up Ataxia's character sheet. I probably should have done this before I started the session, huh? That's probably pretty smart.
Probably.
Um,
I know.
so on an assessment roll, you collect critical information about important, dangerous, and mysterious subject. Roll plus the appropriate stat. On a 10 plus, you gain significant information and earn a data point. So, Ataxia, go ahead and take one data point on Warden Orlin.
Warden. How
and
do you
you-
spell Warden?
Orlin is
Found it.
Orlin.
I got it.
So yeah, you gather a data point, and so the important information that you'll receive is that you open up one of the drawers with much force, as you pry it open with probably just something that you have just randomly. You pry it open, and you do see a picture of Warden Orlin, who is a darker skinned man. He appears to be of Latino descent with very curly hair and a goatee. You see his wife appears to be an African American woman with very curly hair. It goes down to about her shoulders. And you do see two children who appear to be mixed with a Latino and African American. There is an older son who appears to be maybe 11, and they're the younger daughter who appears to be about 7 years old. So now you know the faces of the people you're looking for.
How recent would you say this picture is?
So you never really got a concrete look at the warden because he was in his black and blue IUP uniform that mostly covered his face with an almost gas mask like face covering that appears to be also capable of entering into space for small periods of time.
How heavy do the IUP's body armor look like?
The IUP's body armor it looks heavier than modern day like riot gear, but less heavy than like Halo Spartans.
Okay.
There's metal. They have metal bracers, metal shoulder coverings, and bicep coverings that are made of, you'd say, some mix between a plastic-esque material and it is highlighted with like supporting bars of a similar metal.
Okay.
And that goes throughout on the calves, on the thighs, and there's a groin piece as well. And the helmet again, it's that almost gas mask esque, outer space worthy suit.
Okay.
Helmet. So yeah, like I said, you weren't able to get a good look at his face, so it's kind of hard to tell if this was recent or not.
Excuse me? I got a success on my expertise roll.
And you gained
Here, let him write the whole life story of this man for you.
You gained significant information, aka what they look like, and a data point.
Okay.
I'd say that's pretty substantial evidence.
Alright.
Is that?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
nothing.
Is that not good enough for you? Do you need more?
I need
Tom Kench saying I'm gay, but in Korean.
Amen, amen. Is it
Right.
up there?
Don't
Yeah, Jeon Jeogyo.
Hey, hold on, I gotta get into my voice I'm gonna use.
What voice are you using today, Ataxia?
It changes every episode.
Look what I found over here.
Yeah.
It's a picture of him and his family.
That's good. I also on Matau 4 have a guy who might be able to help us find some.
Of course you do.
So, are you guys gonna continue looking around in here for anything, or are you guys just gonna?
I got nothing.
Is there anything on the back of the photograph?
Okay, sure. On the back of the photograph, you see obviously Edward, Cynthia, JP, and Dee Dee.
Can you repeat those one more time?
That's my aunt's name.
Edward, Cynthia, JP, and Dee Dee.
Why would you name my character after my aunt?
I don't know your aunt's name. And it's not the letters, it's D-E-D-E.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
I don't care what your aunt's name is.
You should.
I don't.
Okay.
So yeah, are you guys doing anything else in this office or on the specific parts of the ship?
Ataxia, you can.
What? What did you say?
Sorry. All right. Gotta get back in the voice. Ataxia,
Alright.
you can check those boxes. I couldn't find any. Looking through papers, it's not really my thing.
Okay, I'll check the boxes. What's in the boxes?
Give me another assessment roll.
9.
Okay. So the GM will reveal something interesting about the subject. So, going through a couple of these pages, you do see it's random names. Just nobody that would really give you much interest until you guys get to like the most recent ones, which would be like your names, Alphonse with the initial N, so Alphonse N, Samantha G, that would be that, and not really the other nameless soldiers are also on there, or prisoners are also on there, but you do notice there's a certain symbol that keeps coming up on every single picture, or every single not picture, every single file. Occasionally on some of the names you see a almost black stamp like symbol of what appears to be the head of a bird.
It's a
Who's
bird.
any of the people we recognize? Is there that bird head on their name or near their name?
Alphonse.
Ah, got it.
What does Kane's thing say?
Does Kane have a last name?
No, because
Well, it's a document,
there
right?
is they don't have last names.
Okay.
I wanna read his document.
There's a lot of redacted information on there.
Yeah, but what can I decipher?
I don't know, Kane. What can she decipher?
What would be on the document?
Hey, what do you think would not be redacted?
What would not be redacted? His home planet, probably not. And that's easy to tell based on his appearance.
He's from the Blood Moon.
Texas has no idea what that is.
Hold on, you could roll an expertise roll to see if you know what that is.
No, I'll tell you because like she doesn't know anything.
Okay, sure.
All right, you can roll for it.
I'll roll though. Oh, I got a 9.
Again, it rings a bell. You've heard of a couple of different types of elves. You've heard of dark elves, which you assume Kane is. And these are all different, like, sub-races of lunar elves. You've heard of blood elves, or not blood elves. Would they be blood elves or dark elves?
Blood elves is probably the more accurate.
Okay. You've heard of blood elves. Obviously, you know Kane. You've heard of quartzine elves, or quartz elves. You've also heard of snow elves. Any other kinds of elves that she might know?
Grass elves, because those are one. And the rest I haven't thought of, but I probably should.
Yeah. So you've heard of all those different kinds of elves, but you don't really know much about their culture. You do know that blood elves sometimes possess the ability to manipulate their blood. That's about it.
Kane, look what I got.
What?
I got your document.
Yeah, most of it's redacted. That doesn't really mean.
Oh yeah. Well, what else does it say on it?
I mean, like a base criminal record, bounty hunting,
Does
killing.
it say how old he is?
No,
Is he like a? Why doesn't it say your name?
it does say my name.
I mean, not your name. Your age.
Because they don't.
Or is Alphonse?
Alphonse is almost completely redacted.
Yeah, but I wanna show him I got his document.
A lot of good info there.
There's a black symbol next to your name and it looks like a bird. Are you like a black bird?
Roll influence. Roll influence with disadvantage. Roll twice, take the lower.
6.
What does that even mean?
Look, Lisa, there's a... I lost my accent. Hold on.
Can I snatch the paper out of her hand?
I want to fight you for that.
I'm sure. Physique, right?
Which paper are you snatching?
The one with all the names and the information on it.
Sure. You roll physique. If it's a success, you snatch it. If it's a
I'm gonna kill you.
If it's a partial, she has a chance to contest. If it's a failure, you just
It's
don't.
a success.
So yeah, you just very quickly just grab it, and now you have, I guess, all of the papers about people.
I'm gonna
What
bite his
does it say
shin.
about ataxia?
I'm gonna bite his shin. Hold on, I was working on a new story. I'll send you some of this stuff. Actually, I don't think
I'll tell you what's on there. You don't find anything for ataxia, but you do find a name, Octavia J. Grew up in New Korea. Lots and lots and lots of unruly conduct. Like a lot. The selling of illegal arms, substances, and theft. But no specific like murders or anything. She doesn't appear to be a violent criminal.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah,
Do these names have pictures next to them?
sure.
Can I pinpoint the ones that we just got in a confrontation with and killed?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna put those names in the book.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can go ahead and take down all the information. I'm not gonna give you specific names. If you want, you can make them up.
Yeah, that's fine. Just it happened.
Okay. So Kane just begins siphoning through all of the files regarding the people that were most recently on the ship, and just begins writing them down in his leather-bound. It's leather-bound, right?
Yeah, it's leatherbound.
His leather-bound book with the Latin lettering on it. This is your captain speaking. We will be reaching the objective in about 5 minutes, so go ahead and get ready for landing. And after about 5 minutes, you guys do indeed. You guys strap into your. There's a couple of different seats that you can sit down on that pop out of the ground. You didn't see them before because they weren't needed, but they do come out of small hatches under the ground.
What are our injuries looking like?
What were you guys at before?
I was at severe.
Were you at critical before? I believe you hit critical once, didn't you?
Are you talking to me?
I
Yes,
remember
yeah,
specifically saying if you take one more thing.
He was at critical. And
I was, but she recovered.
Then I patched him out.
Yes,
him.
I'm at severe.
Okay, so you're at
I
severe.
think
I'll say that you were all taken down to major injuries, with the help of some Wee Woo as he comes back online.
Did I ever
Okay,
get
and
a chance to steal those papers back?
You
Can I bite him?
you can have them back.
I'm gonna bite him still.
I'm not gonna make you take any damage from that, but she bites you.
And I grab them. You'll never know my secrets.
I didn't really grab them for you.
You still read mine, didn't you?
Yeah.
Coming out of light speed now, and you guys just swoom, and
Octavia's not strapped in.
then Octavia, your neck is snapped.
Oh, then maybe she's strapped in.
But yeah, you guys, boom, and you're basically right outside the atmosphere of a large planet that appears to be almost all covered in this vast green jungle. But the ship veers to the right and begins moving faster and begins descending into the atmosphere. And as you guys get closer, this canopy just stretches far beyond the horizon. You can see wildlife leaping from tree to tree, swinging on vines. You can see a couple of birds that sort of have to like really fastly fly out of the way of the ship as it enters the atmosphere. And after about 10 minutes of this base flying on the planet itself, you guys do eventually break the horizon of the green trees, and standing in front of you is it's not exceptionally large. It's not as large as New Korea by a long shot, but you'd say it's about the size of Philadelphia. So it's big, not very big compared to Korea, which was like almost an entire planet of city. And you guys do see large skyscrapers that look to be at the most maybe 50 stories tall, which in comparison to the place you guys were at, it just doesn't compare to New Korea. It's definitely not as bright, and you see less shuttles taking off and coming in. But you guys do touch down at a small hangar bay. The appropriate information regarding your ship is entered in by the captain to this hangar bay, and you guys now know where you can go back to get your ship. It is at the specific hangar. I'm not going to give it a name. It's just the hangar. But while you guys are in the city, you will not be able to use the ship unless you specifically go back to the hangar and get it.
Alright, is Alphonse and the captain coming with us?
I don't know.
I'd like to talk to them and see if they're interested in our journey
Then talk to them.
to defeat the dude.
Talk to them.
Are you two coming with us?
The captain almost immediately says, "Nope, gotta stay here and make sure the IUP doesn't track us down."
That's lame.
Come on, you should join.
That's gotta be boring.
I mean, do you want to sacrifice the entirety of our mission and have our location compromised? Is that something that interests you?
No.
Then I'll just stay here.
Alright, but I want to talk to you two later about something really important I think that you should be interested in.
Oh, Alphonse speaks up. I would love to go. It's been a while since I've been to the city, and I'd love to see the sights.
Alright. I'll talk to you about our mission later. I'll wink.
Okay.
I prefer this terrain over cities.
I guess
Oh,
you guys lead the way, I suppose. Been a while since I've been here.
Kane, do you think they should join us in our big mission? Wink.
if we can cooperate,
Yeah.
well, then they can come along if they want.
Cool.
Will the wee wee be joining you?
I don't know. Will we be joining us?
Weewoo's an independent bitch, but fuck it, why not?
He's no one's.
Wow, I've never seen an AI from a creature like that, but okay. I guess have fun. Bring me back any tchotchkes that you might find.
What's a tchotchke? Isn't that a car?
Car?
It's not a car.
I'm pretty sure that's car.
I think it's a word. Hold on, let me look it up on the sector net.
Let me look it up on the sector.
I was gonna make a. Never mind.
Tchotchke is the Yiddish word for trinkets and collectibles.
But isn't it also a car?
That's an
Yeah, that
oddly,
sounds like a
that's
car.
an oddly obscure phrase.
Don't think it is.
Are we sure?
Yeah, it's not. It's not a car.
Are you thinking of Chevrolet?
No.
No,
That's really far off.
It's not a car.
Which school? I have to. Oh.
Hold on. This is bugging me. No, it's not a car. I looked it up. It's not. I
How do
mean,
you spell tchotchke?
it's like CHAN. No, wait, no. CHKIE. If I'm wrong, I'm probably wrong. But there you go.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not a
definitely
car.
It's a Yiddish. It's a Yiddish word.
Okay, let's just get going.
What do you mean you don't know obscure Yiddish phrases?
Well, I don't know anything, do I?
Well, just bring me back anything that looks cool.
I'll bring you
That I
back a
think we can
gun,
understand.
partner.
I'm not
Oh.
very good with guns. So
Did you
No thanks.
get your weapons from the evidence room?
I was
I
never.
probably did.
I was never a prisoner. I'm the captain of this ship.
I
No, I
probably
wasn't
did.
talking to you.
Oh,
Did I get them?
yeah. Everybody got their weapons back except
Boom
for
clap.
you, Ataxia. You are missing one.
Cause it's gone.
Eh.
I'll just yoink a rifle and I'll put paint on
But you do see Alphonse goes, thanks for reminding me. And he comes back from the evidence room and he's holding what looks like a long wooden cane with a big red jewel on top.
Excuse, are you a pimp?
I mean, there's answers to that question.
Why do you have a cane?
That's a nice cane.
Got it from a friend.
Can I see it?
Sure.
I'm gonna start walking all like pimp like with this cane. I'm just gonna say milady a lot.
Milady. Which one? Which one? What you?
Why am I still
Tea and
working with all you?
crumpets. Oh,
Tea and
mate.
crumpet, mate.
Tea
Don't
and crumpet,
mate.
mate.
Well,
Milady.
I got a contact here if we want some help finding some kids.
Aye, aye, milady. Let's get the dub, milady.
Is she always like this?
Yeah,
Do you get used to it?
I became to it.
Oh, here's your cane. Here's your cane back, oh sir. And I shall kneel before him, and show and lift up his cane.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, milady.
And he grabs it and he just continues walking forward. So
Your friend was very stylish, apparently.
yeah, he was a cool dude.
Who?
Who was it?
Roll influence.
Let's get a poggers in the chat, guys.
Damn
Just an old friend.
Got a pretty cool cane, huh?
Yeah.
Wait
Yeah,
a
it's
minute.
my
Your cane's name is Kane, and that's his name.
So where are we going in this city?
We're gonna go
yeah.
find these two kids.
I know a gal that could help us find someone.
A lady?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, lead the way.
Alright, and this contact's thought out so I can give you more than a little bit of information. Okay, so her name, Nova.
Nova.
She is a snow moon elf. She lives on Matau 4, and she works for, like, I don't know what it'd be called now, but it's like a child protective service kind of thing. So,
CPU.
Okay. She works for Future Defects.
so I'm gonna see if we can contact her.
Okay. Sure. Are you going to like give her a call first, or are you just gonna go find where she works?
I'll call her.
Okay. Does she have a voice?
You can make one up.
I feel like it'd be better if you made it up. It's your contact.
That's not how all the contacts work.
It's female Australian. Go with it.
Damn it! Alright.
Alright. Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
No, what? You don't know the character.
It's me.
Hello.
Nova.
Hello.
Hi, it's been a while, but it's Kane.
Oh god. What do you want?
Well, I need help finding some people. And I'm actually helping them again.
Well, is this like a report?
There might be some children in danger.
That sounds like a report. You're gonna need to come down to the office.
Yeah, what's the address for that?
She gives you a miscellaneous addresses aren't really the same anymore. People mostly give out coordinates, but she does give you out the XYZ of where she's at.
Okay.
And you guys take a lovely stroll through the town of.
Do I have to come up with this?
I had a name.
Okay.
Meridian.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys take a nice stroll through the city of Meridian. And you come across a 5-story building emblazoned with it's an acronym for something. I'll come up with it later. It's a couple of letters. And standing outside, what does a snow elf look like?
Blue.
No, it not like a deep blue. It's like a light gray with a bluish hue, and their hair is also white, but it kind of like sparkles like snow when sun hits it, and their eyes are blue.
So she walks out and she's wearing like a business suit. It's got the shoulder pads and it's a tight pencil skirt about down to her I'd say maybe thighs, just about knees. And she's wearing a badge of some sort that appears to have the logo of this building on it. And she says, "Well, come with me." And she takes you guys up an elevator. Is your wee woo coming in?
Yes, he
Blue.
is.
It's not really protocol, but I'm sure I could work something out. Alright. And she takes you guys up to about the 4th floor, and she takes you to a large office that has like glass walls. But as you guys step in, she hits a pin pad, and you can see the glass walls like almost fog up and become opaque. And it says "Meeting in Progress" on the outside in big black lettering. She sits down at a very intricate, ornate desk with a couple of different decorations, probably the flag of the snow moon. She sits down and cracks her knuckles and stretches a little bit. She gestures for you guys to sit in the 3 seats in front of her. So, what are we dealing with?
I will pull out the picture.
We need to find those 2 kids. We believe the IUP might be going after them.
Their names are, I believe,
Dee
Dee
and
Orlin.
JP.
Yeah,
DD and
Orlin.
JP. Do you have a last name for these children?
Orlin.
She goes. That didn't really come up on the microphone, but she typed into the keyboard.
No, I got it. I hear it.
Yeah, we heard it.
Okay, cool. And she goes, "Well, we haven't had any prior reports with these. Oh, wait. Counseling. Oh, okay. So their mother is deceased. So that's.
And the father recently.
Oh, I assume you had something to do with that as well.
Not intentionally.
What did you do before?
It's complicated. We don't need to get into it right now. But, so, you do realize that this is a galactic-funded program, right?
I do. To call in a favor. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, what is it that you want?
Could you find a way to protect them or hide them?
For legal reasons, I'd love to, but I think that this is a little bit above my pay grade, so I can't really get involved legally. But I'll see what I can do. But you're going to have to give me something to work on. Like, what is going on?
He just told you.
What is going
The
on
father.
specifically?
The
Their
IUP.
An IUP soldier went against his own men to protect us and lost his life. He's worried about his children.
Okay.
What he said.
Now, do you know how the mother died?
No. Oh,
She
I
was,
think she was killed by
we
the
believe she was
IUP.
executed.
Alright. Roll influence.
Which one?
Kane.
Possibly advantage? Partial.
I'll say Ataxia, because Ataxia is helping you. You can go ahead and roll again to see which one's higher.
Okay. The first one. 9.
So... Alright. You owe me for this. So go ahead and take a
Cool.
debt.
Yep.
But the best I can do right now is that, oh no, my printer went off. Oh no, there's addresses on it. That sucks. Oh, I really hope you guys don't take that.
I'll nod and I'm gonna grab it.
Oh, you took him without my permission. I'm gonna have to call security. Security, they stole my addresses. Ah, well, foiled again, huh?
Thank you.
I'm not a good actor.
It was for them.
Don't try. Don't try.
Alright.
Just
Alright. Well,
seeing you again.
yes. If you do find these kids, come back to me. Make sure that you bring them back to me safe. And I will try my very hardest to get them somewhere safe. But I'm going to need them first, okay?
Of course.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop mimicking my voice. That's very offensive.
She does it a lot.
Okay.
She takes out a cigarette from her desk. She lights it up. I'll be seeing you around sometime soon, okay?
Alright. See you around.
And you guys exit, and the glass walls of the office come down. And you can now see clearly, and you could just see her just openly smoking in her office. Waves you guys a goodbye, and as you guys are in the elevator, Alphonse says, "Oh, she's nice, huh?
Yeah.
How do you know her?"
Roll
Ah.
influence.
Someone from my past.
Oh,
We worked together a little bit.
Ooh, it sounds fun.
Not really.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't sound fun.
so you guys now have the coordinates of an apartment building, which should supposedly have these two children in them. So, how are you guys gonna go
Who's
about this?
taking care of them? That's what.
Hmm?
Who's taking care of them? Just I'm thinking out loud. All right, let's go.
So you guys get to about a 12-story apartment building. It's pretty high up. This appears to be well funded as well. But you guys get to the large swinging glass doors, but you are locked out. But there is a buzzer on the side, which does have a specific button for the apartment building. Or
Who's
for-
the most sociable of all of us?
There's so much what?
Sociable? Social. I can't say that in this accent.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm pressing the buzzer.
Technically, gameplay-wise, it would be Wee-Woo.
Does he have the highest influence?
I
Don't I
believe.
have negative influence?
Can I get negative
You have
metal?
negative influence?
No, he has negative metal.
Oh yeah, he's got a +1 influence. So I mean, I guess
also have a
I'm
+1
the most
influence.
sociable.
Yeah,
I'm the
same.
best talker.
um.
Just no more content.
So what are you guys doing?
What's Al's influence? What's Al's?
It's
In
plus.
pain.
It's +0.
Oh yeah, because he has my stuff.
Nope. It's because NPCs, when I make character sheets for them, specifically because I feel like it might go a little smoother if they did, they get one good stat and the rest of them are zeros.
Alright, alright. Press the buzzer, do it.
All right, I'll press the button.
I'll
Hel-
press it again.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, who is this? I see you on the camera. Hello.
Hello. I am a delivery person. A package came.
Roll influence.
No. 4.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Just leave it on the. I'll just leave it on the step.
All right.
Thank
I
you.
will. You're welcome.
I
Right,
wasn't. I
next
wasn't
plan.
expecting any packages today.
Well, sometimes things get messed up. Maybe it's not for you. Things get mixed up in the mail all the time.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound right.
You don't think things get mixed up in the mail?
Roll influence again.
I
We got pretty good mailing systems. Wait a second. You're not a murderer, are you?
It's the same voice.
I'll have you know that there are 47 IUP soldiers that I could call in and have your butt shot right now.
I'm sure you could, ma'am.
You best be careful now.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
There's been a couple of murders out there.
Wee Woo is really tempted to shoot this dumb bitch.
Can you
It's a
kid? He's
camera
overcome. Alright, I'm gonna press the buzzard.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Can I help you?
I'm interested.
I'm gonna stand off to
in,
the side, by the way.
I'm interested in getting a residence here.
Roll influence. Well, then why the fuck are you people talking to me? I don't own this building.
Or how do I get in so I can talk
You
to the dudes?
don't. You call people. I'll have you know that there's 47 IUP soldiers stationed around here, and I can have them kill you right now. So you people best stop ringing my doorbell.
Okay, bye.
You better be careful now.
I'm just gonna walk.
I've heard there's been a couple of...
Can
There
we
was a
climb the
message
fence?
sent in the chat. You should probably read it.
Alright.
It's not
Is there any way to just jump the fence?
Well, there's no fence. It's just a building.
But the door is locked.
Yeah, the door's locked. You guys know what I mean by that, right? It's like one of those you gotta buzz in and
Yeah.
talk to whoever you're visiting.
Alright, is there any events to the outside?
We have to think about this because the two children on the line. If we mess this up, we can't mess this up. So we
There's
need to be careful.
Alphonse says there's also apparently 47 IUP soldiers in the area that this lady can just call in. So we need to be very particular about what we're doing.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, hear me out. Well, I'm gonna put Alphonse in front of the camera.
What?
And then, okay. We both failed. Maybe you can try something? Or something?
I'll try my hardest.
Oh no, this isn't gonna work.
He rings the buzzer.
I'll duck.
Hey, can you just let us in? We need to look at your vents. My two friends have really bad bipolar disorder or something. We just need to get in there, at least in the building. So if you unlock it for us, we'll be out of your hair. Well, I can let you into the building, but I'm not going to let you into my house. Because I have a shotgun and I'm not afraid to use it. That's perfectly fine, ma'am. We just gotta check some stuff out. I apologize for those people. They don't have bipolar disorder. That was kind of problematic for me to say. They're just highly stupid. It's okay, I understand. I have two kids I have to babysit myself. Babysitting is my job. I've been doing it for years. Thank you, ma'am. You have a spectacular night. And he just turns and looks at Ataxia.
Nice.
That whole conversation was very Al. That's like when I think of Al, it'd be a conversation like that where he's just tired of everyone else.
I'll give him a high five.
He does not reciprocate your high five. In fact, you go for a low five and it's too slow. Get in the building.
I'll give Kane a high five. Please?
All right, let's go.
So you guys are now in the building. So as you step in, it becomes blatantly obvious why there's 47 IUP soldiers that she can call, because this is where they live. You can tell by all of the IUP propaganda. There's posters of Eli. The carpet itself is a similar pattern to their logo. It's not the logo itself, but it's got the same blue and black color scheme. And you just see there's a couple of dudes just sitting outside. They're talking to each other from across the hallway, and they look at you guys, and they don't really pay you any mind as one of them hits a fat vape cloud.
Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Hear me out.
We're listening.
We don't have any leads on where they are in this building, but that woman on the thing said she babysat 2 kids.
Can I point one thing out though?
She's a shotgun.
No, listen. We know exactly where they are because we pushed the buzzer with her address on
Address.
it.
Oh.
So, only problem. This place is filled with IUP soldiers. And like the woman said, she has a shotgun.
So, well, it'd be nice.
We could
Use
wait
our-
until it,
use
we
our
could wait
influence.
until they're at a place with less OPP soldiers.
That is true. We could cause a distraction at
This-
a different building.
This doesn't sound very good. But I'll roll with it. What are we doing?
Okay. Let's call. Are you the police?
The IUP are the military and the police. So, yes.
So what if we call in a fake bomb threat?
Nope.
No, we're not doing that.
That doesn't sound good.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Okay. What's your plan?
I'm.
Waiting until they're isolated was what I was going.
They live here.
Where? How are we gonna
They-
do that?
They are kids. There's, I'm assuming, some sort of childhood activity around the area.
So you
And it'd be
be
a
a
gamble.
creep.
Yes, it'd be a gamble, but it'd be safer.
That also seems a little illegal.
Well, all of this
Well,
is technically
yeah.
illegal under IUP law,
We're all criminals who
And-
just escaped prison.
and while I did say your bomb threat idea was dumb, solely on the fact that if we did, they would probably just stay where they were.
Then we need a bigger thing.
What are you implying?
If we call in a bomb threat here, they're gonna stay here because they're the cops. Which is not productive to what we want to do. So maybe sending it somewhere else.
No, that's what I was planning to do.
Okay. What building is close enough for them to be to evacuate?
But it needs to be something big too, right?
So are we calling a bomb threat or are we planting an actual bomb? Because that kind of sounds like you're implying we're planting an actual bomb.
Oh no! As much as I'd love to do that, I don't think it would. I'm thinking a fake, but I'm saying like the big. If we say it's like a big place, like their headquarters, or something like similar, then more
What
people would
about-
come?
What about the building we were just at?
It is a government building.
What building was that?
Future defects.
Is this a good plan?
We have time to discuss this.
I mean, like he said, what else are we gonna do?
Let's do it.
I just want to make sure we're not taking a gamble on these kids.
Yeah, we understand. This is going to be risky, for sure. But I am open to all ideas because I've met stupider people in my life. Let's go.
Are you sure you've met stupider people?
I'm absolutely positive I've met stupider people. Let's go.
Are we doing this right now?
We at least need to get somewhere to plan it. So where are you guys going?
To plan, is that what you said?
I mean, that's just what Alphonse says. You guys could do whatever you want. By the way, just to clear something up, Alphonse is going based on Alphonse, not based on GM. GM knows exactly how you should get in there, but
Yeah.
GM is not going to openly give that to you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I, since we're in the building, go up a floor? Just one.
Yeah. So
Okay,
the first floor was it was just apartments all lined up, but the second floor appears to be sort of under development. It appears that maybe there was something in the walls that wasn't super healthy, so it looks like they're trying to refurbish this entire second floor.
Okay. And wait, I'm gonna go to an elevator, the closest one.
Well, did you go on an elevator to get to the second floor?
I was gonna say stairs, but yeah, because I want to check something.
Sure, you're in the elevator.
What are the floors? Like, is it just, first floor, second floor, or is there specific?
It's all first floor, second floor until the 11th floor, and then the 12th floor is penthouse.
All right.
So
What was the address on the woman's thing?
hers was the penthouse.
Okay.
No idea what to do.
What are you guys doing?
We should, go somewhere else and think for a minute.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Is there a park nearby?
Sure, I'll say there's a park nearby.
You wanna go on a park day? You wanna go to a picnic?
I feel like I've made my love of nature pretty clear by now.
Man,
Oh.
who doesn't love nature?
Exactly.
All right, so you guys head to a. So this park is for all intents and purposes it's just like a normal like dog park, playgrounds. But instead of the regular trees, you just see smaller versions of those jungle trees, which in of themselves have been turned into sort of playgrounds of their own with kids swinging around. And there are safety bots flying around. There's a couple of IUP marked like ovular drones that are flying around, and just every time a kid falls off, it'll come in and like swoop in and like grab them, make sure that they don't fall all the way to the ground. There's a couple benches, playgrounds. Just a track, like a big concrete track all around the entirety of the park.
Do any of these kids look like JP and DD?
Not a single one of them, no.
Okay.
That'd be too easy. Alright, so, we have an apartment building. We have 40-something IUP soldiers. We don't know how spread out the soldiers are. Was wondering if they were all on the first floor or not, but I couldn't tell. What's the outside look like? Lots of windows? Is it pretty just brick?
No, it's an apartment building, so there's at least 12 or 24 windows on each side, one for every room. It's just like long hallways with apartments connected. You assume that there's probably not anything much bigger than maybe like a 2-bedroom apartment in each of the different squares. Each is lined with about 10 different squares. But when I mean squares, I mean like where the apartments end and begin.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 5 on the left side, 5 on the right side, and it's just a straight hallway from the elevator that goes in.
Okay.
You'd almost describe it as a hotel-like situation.
Yeah. Any discernible way up from the building? Like ladder, elevator?
There's fire escapes for sure.
Okay. The problem with going straight to the top of fire escape would be we would have to bring the kids down from the top, which means we'd be going through IUP soldiers if we can't get the fire escape. And that's also a funnel if they are all waiting for us at the bottom. Any input from anyone else?
maybe we could kill her really quietly.
We're gonna kill the old woman.
She seems
Yeah.
like a grandmother or a babysitter. We're not killing.
Yeah, but it would be really criminal on the down low.
Didn't somebody say something about not killing people?
Yeah, we need to kill as few people as we possibly can, if any at all.
Okay.
This mission is not about hurting the RUP, it's not making statements about saving the kids and getting out.
What if we try talking to her like a rational human being?
And tell her to give us the kid?
Because we are doing this for the Child Protective Services?
For that, we'd need some sort of warrant. But assuming that maybe the older woman is a grandparent.
They wouldn't give it to us because she's the closest in the bloodline.
It's true. And we have no proof that her possible son is dead. And there is a possibility that maybe she would be a rebel like her son. And even if she did think that we were IUP, she might kill us because we're IUP.
And if we, try and test that and be like, hey, the IUP is bad, then on the off chance, or the more accurate chance, she tries to kill us or calls the IUP because she's in support of them.
Okay. So it seems
There's
like
not a
the
lot of
best
good
option.
options.
Seems like the best option is my option.
Removing the danger.
Yeah.
Just depends on how we do it. I'm not sure bomb threat is the best option.
So what's your idea?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think this out.
We need to get the police out of the police building, so wouldn't we just fake it? Or
What
alternatively,
if we alert the IUP of a prisoner ship going?
Are we going to tell them that the prisoner ship is back at the hangar?
I don't know if it's necessary because they can't track it.
Yeah,
But if we gave them enough detailed information, maybe.
no.
I'm not saying we lose the ship. I'm saying that we know that a ship went missing. They'd be able to check if the tracking went off on a ship. And that'd be a pretty heavy military thing, and the IUP would probably go. But that also risks us losing the ship.
That's a pretty terrible idea.
Ataxia saying that this is a terrible idea. What, are pigs flying now?
Yeah.
It just seems like I get what you're coming from, but
My brother is on that ship, and as great as he is at deflecting IUP hailing signals and disabling tracking devices, maybe sending a group of IUP soldiers directly to his location might not be the best plan.
I think our best source is the bomb threat.
Alright, where are we putting the bomb threat?
Where were we putting the bomb threat? That place we came from?
I mean, we could consider putting it on the, what was it called?
Did we come up with a name for it?
No, I don't think we did. You said there was some sort of lettering that stood for something, but you didn't pick it yet.
Hold on. I'll make up something real fast. That would be the ICS, the IUP Children's Services.
Okay. I don't think that's a good idea, because then that place goes under security, and that's exactly where we need to go to bring the children.
What's that big business tower place here?
So I'll say that there's a lot of bigger businesses that would be here. I'll say there's a division of Namsung here, which would be where Weiwu came from. There's a place called Lanidus Biometrics, which should be that would be like a science building esque. I mean, other than that, there's maybe some like malls, superstores like Walmart, stuff like that. It's a normal city. I'm sure you could find something that would be pretty big. Maybe
What would
some
bring-
bank buildings.
But oh, bank building. Bomb threat at a bank building sounds pretty good.
Al,
Thoughts?
what do you think of the bank?
It doesn't put our contact or the children in danger, so
Should we try it?
I don't see why not.
Alright,
Okay. Who's calling?
you're
Wee
the bomb
woo.
maker.
Wee woo
Oh,
go
wee woo.
burr.
Good job.
And we'll take Wee Woo's character sheet, and we'll do an interface roll for Wee Woo to hack into the IUP hailing frequencies, and Wee Woo will go ahead and try to get them on the right track. So this is Wee Woo unit whatever. There is a bomb threat at the Bank of Meridian. Please, all units apprehend. That's the best I could do.
Right, I guess we wait now, or watch.
So, as you guys are watching, you do see a couple of them sort of getting... they come out and they're sort of like putting their helmets on and getting ready. Not all of them, however, because this is just where they live. It's not like their headquarters.
Yeah.
But I'll say that maybe a third of them goes ahead and leaves.
Alright, we're in a better position than we were earlier.
Should we try to go in now, or?
I mean, the distraction just happened. I think it's time to go.
Alright, we'll try it. But we should probably be really
I'm gonna-
on the DL.
You guys can go inside. I'm gonna go with the fire escape.
Alright.
Sounds
Do you
good
want
to
us
me.
to go up to the penthouse?
Yeah, that's where the address was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys trying to be stealthy about this?
Yeah.
Just walk in like normally.
Okay, so Ataxia, go ahead and give me a metal roll, and Kane, go ahead and give me a metal roll.
9.
Okay, so Kane, a couple of IUP soldiers notice you, and they sort of give you the eye, but as they're leaving, they don't really pay too much attention as they're going to the bomb threat to the bank building. And Ataxia, so one of them runs into you and goes, "Who are you?"
I'm here to work with events.
Roll influence.
6.
No.
Our vents are fine. Who are you? You one of the tenants? You don't look like one of the tenants. I think I would know somebody like you.
I'm one of the tenants' children.
Roll influence.
10.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Edward had a sister.
Yeah.
I get it. Different parents, different dads.
He was adopted into the family.
Oh. All right. Well, say hi to him for me.
Alright, thanks.
He gives you a pat on the back as he walks out the building. And you guys go up the elevator, and you open up, and it's a much smaller hallway because this entire floor is dedicated to this one apartment. And Kane, you do run up, and you run across a couple of a couple windows, but none of them really seem to take notice. But you do get to the top, and you can see there is an older Latina woman apparently making some dinner, and you do see two children, an older brother and a younger sister, watching the television show. Go ahead and roll metal.
Okay, I'm gonna message anything I can discern to them.
Roll metal first.
Okay.
Hold on. Just give me 1 second.
Oh no, okay.
You see, here's the thing. My abilities have such a high scores, but my rolls are so bad.
You hear one of the children inside. It's the older boy. Abuelita, there's somebody at the window. And you see the older woman. She looks right at you, dead in the eyes.
I'm gonna smile, wave, and then use my mouth and like let the words vent.
Roll influence.
10.
She does like the two fingers at her eyes and then the pointer finger at you. And then you do see like a very big shotgun on the wall mounted. She points at it. She points at you again. And she does like this slit your neck motion. She points at you again.
I'll nod. Like I understand.
Should we knock at the door?
Do you?
I'm not with you.
I want to knock on the door.
She looks at you, Kane, and then she looks at the door. And she points at the gun again. And she walks to the door. For the love of Christ, what do you want?
Can I look around the room real quick?
Give me an assessment roll.
8.
You see Kane, like, right across from you on the outside of the window.
Do I see the
The-
kids?
Yeah, you see...
The thought of Kane, like in his black trench coat with white eyes and white hair, covered in scars, just standing outside some old lady's window pretending to fix a vent is really funny.
Yeah.
She goes, I'll fucking kill you people.
Can I talk to you for a second, ma'am? It's about those children.
What? Oh, just give me 1 second,
No,
dear.
it's nothing bad.
No, just give me 1 second. I've got to use the powder room. And she closes the door. And Kane, she walks to the children, and she like taps them on the shoulders and looks at them, and walks them to their room. And then she puts like a bookshelf in front of the door, and she walks up to the mounted shotgun and grabs it off of the wall.
I'm going to whatever the hardest surface is and putting my back to it.
I'm gonna yell real
not
quick.
glass.
You don't know that she has the shotgun.
No, I know that. I was gonna yell about. I was gonna say it's about Edward. What's his name? Edward.
Just Edward.
It's about Edward. Gregory Orlin.
You hear the muffled voice of Ataxia, Kane, and you like look over your shoulder and you look at the woman, and she just shakes her head, and you can hear. And she like puts it on her shoulder. She's not like holding it like in a menacing way. She just has it like lazily on her shoulder. Yeah,
she's being secure. He's protecting children.
And she opens the door, and you do see her brandishing the shotgun on her shoulder. What do you fucking want?
I'll hand her the picture.
This means nothing to me. You could have gotten it off Spacebook.
Yeah, but it has their names on the back.
This also means nothing to me. You could have stolen it. Now you have 5 seconds to explain to me why you're at my house.
He's dead.
Roll influence.
7.
Oh, how did he die?
He was shot.
Why?
He was defending me and my friends. and he went against the IUP.
Roll influence.
I wanna feel this. Like I didn't feel it.
You can see like her face just drop completely. As you can see, like her eyes well up, and she is very. You can hear the shakiness in her voice, but she sucks it up for a moment and she says, "Where do we take the children?
I'll step in.
Through the window?"
Yes.
Yeah, I assume it's a fire escape. There's definitely a
Okay.
window. I'm terribly sorry to break the news to you this way. But we have a contact that can help you to safety.
You do realize how much influence the IUP has over the universe. So your contact better be really fucking good.
I've seen it protect people in worse situations.
No, you don't understand. They killed
And
Eddie's wife because he didn't want to teach certain things in a book. And they own every single facility on this fucking plane of existence.
I understand. I've seen it myself. But we have to take a chance because they're in a worse position now.
Right. Where do we go?
We're gonna go to the Child Protective, IUP Child Protective. Is that what it was, or something like that?
IUP Child Services.
IUP Child Services. I know someone there.
Hold on a second. Did you not hear what I just said?
She agreed to help, and we know each other from a long time ago.
If you're wrong about this, and you put my children's life in danger, not only will I unload an entire shot into your chest, but I will personally see to it that you are put into the ground.
I understand. And that's why I want to talk to you about something else. But
What do you want?
we can go to this place and see if this works out. They're in danger where they are now. And I know you understand the power of the IUP, so I don't explain why that's scary. So we either go there, or we think of something else, try and get them somewhere where they can't find them. You are these children's parents. So, what do you want to do?
I want my children safe.
And what do you think the best way to do that is?
I have no idea. Because I didn't know he was dead until 5 seconds ago.
Well, we've bought ourselves a little bit of time, so
Lead the
think.
fucking way, blood boy.
Blood boy.
Because at this point, I have no idea what to do. This
All right.
situation has been sprung on me with no warning. You can't expect me to have anywhere to go. This was my place to go.
I'm sorry. I really am.
Just take me to where I can keep my baby safe.
Alright. So I think we should leave, but I don't think we should go to the building. So where would be a secure place? Could we, Alphonse, could we maybe get into the ship and get in contact with my contact there? It's probably safer than this building.
You want me to have him come here and then go back to the hangar?
Do you think that's safest?
I'm just
I
going
think-
off.
The ship would be coming right to this building.
I'm just going off of what you asked me to do. What do you want me to do specifically?
Maybe we should just go to the ship. How much distance was it? How much distance was it?
It's a couple miles for sure.
We can walk it.
Oh. What?
Can't we walk it?
We can try.
Okay. So you guys walk downstairs, and you see that same IUP soldier, and he looks at you, attacks you, and he goes, "Oh yeah, you're the you're Edward's sister, right?" "Yep, that's true. Married into the family." And she gives you like an awkward pat on the shoulder. She goes, you crazy ladies have a night on the town."
Thanks.
And she is very tightly holding the children's hands. As before you left, she moved the desk and she grabbed them and told them that they were going somewhere.
I feel like that's a good point to end the episode.
No, we got a little bit more to go.
All right. Didn't know how long you were gonna keep going.
No, just give me a second. So you guys get to the hangar after like 30 minutes of walking, and the little girl's like, "I'm tired," and they just like a little petty argument between the two kids. And you guys get onto the ship, and the captain goes, "I assume that these are the people that we're trying to help, right?
Yes.
All right, get them strapped in and let's go."
Where are we going?
Not here, I assume, right?
So that's the options we have. We have someone I know who might be able to help, or we could go somewhere.
What do you want to do? What do you guys want to do?
Ataxia. Any opinions?
Well, doesn't it depend on the lady and her kids?
She's telling us to lead the way, unless she has a new opinion.
Nothing on this end. I just want to be safe.
Do you think it's best to stay on this planet or leave?
No opinion. I want to be safe. Wherever the safest place is.
Alphonse, Captain, know any places?
I had assumed that we would just roll around in space until we find somewhere else, unless you guys have a safer option.
Do you think that's secure enough? You are a captain.
Staying in space is never secure because you'll always have to go to a different planet and resupply, refuel.
But for now, do you think that's the safest option before we have to go somewhere?
Are you trying to get the GM's influence? Because that's not going to happen.
I'm asking the captain's influence. Someone who's flown a ship before.
The best I can give you is that it'll be just as secure as any other safe house would be.
Alright, I think space is good for now, and we can think.
What about your contact?
It's something I need to think about. I don't know her as someone who would betray a child. But people change. So,
Alphonse
just
says,
say.
didn't she say she needed the kids to be there and she needed proof that they were okay?
She did say that.
So you just want to take them out to space without letting her know?
I can contact her.
Do it.
Well, what if the frequencies are tapped? What if they can hear what you're saying?
Alright, I have an idea. I'll go by myself. Well, she needs proof of the children.
Take a selfie.
That sounded like a joke, but that might work.
Why would you
I'm
say
gonna-
that?
I'm gonna do that.
So you walk over and I'll say that Alphonse takes the picture for you guys. And he
okay.
slides over on future Snapchat and you see a little logo on it that says Family Fun.
Good job. Alright, I'm gonna
That
go by
felt kinda
myself.
cringy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by myself. Because if they come for me, it's just me. You guys? I'll let Ataxia lead the way. I'm gonna.
Wait, where am I? What am I doing?
Listen,
They're looking for you for guidance.
Okay.
listen. Kane, was it?
Yeah.
I know we've said some harsh words. Well, I've said some harsh words. But I do appreciate everything you're doing for me and my family. And
I'm just trying to keep them safe.
if Eddie was willing to give himself up for you, then you must be something pretty special. Same with you, young lady.
Thank you.
But please, for the love of God, be careful.
Of course, man. No.
There's been a murder.